What's up, YouTube? Teamotkfail here, and I'm here to bring you guys, I guess you could say, a little rant. Uh, this little rant is about, like, pretty much defending dark worlds on people who actually hate about them. Like, I was surfing YouTube videos and I was just watching random videos, and then I see dark world rant, and it's this guy just complaining about dark worlds suck, dark worlds fucking gay, and all this fucking bullshit. And I just and then just the other videos popped up and there was more dark world rant, and I just want to like make a little rant video about saying how the deck is not really as good as people think. People think dark worlds are like godly, but I don't know why you guys are complaining so much. Dark worlds are not as busted as you guys think it is. Dark worlds they hardly top regionals, which is pretty surprising, and then only one YCS. So yeah, I don't think Dark Worlds are that that good. Well, not that good. Not like, I want to say Dark Worlds are not as broken as people think they are. Now people think Dark Worlds are broken because they fuck with your hand. Well, I get that. Yes, that they do fuck with your hand, like drag down into the grave, which is pretty unfair because you get to see your opponent's hand. But like, you get your effect off, right? Like if you go drag down to brow, you draw an extra card. But the thing with drag down is that you could draw another card. If you if drag down was a spell card that lets you discard a card from their hand, and you don't get to draw, that would be unfair. That would be so broken in Dark Worlds that would just like make people want to fuck up Dark Worlds even more. But you get to draw a card. Okay, you go drag down. You discard the Christia. Okay, you draw into Call of the Haunted. What if you do there? You set it. Get Christia back from the grave next turn. It's not as broken as people think. Like if say I discard like one of your like pulsars, and you already have a dark in the grave. You draw into BLS. What do? You drop that, banish your grapple. That's it. What if you draw into Gores? You drop a freaking Gores with like uh freaking 3300 attack with gates if I have grapple on the field. So I don't think drag down is as broken as people think they are. Also with Dark Gold Dealings, people think Dark Gold Dealings is like a free grapple. Well, that's kind of true, but you know, you get to draw one and discard one, so it's your choice. You can draw one, draw a really good card, then discard a card that you really don't need that is pretty much dead in your hand. So Dark World Dealings is like balanced out. I get how grapple is like really unfair because it's like 3,000 negates and you can bring it back every turn. Well, if people hate grapple that much, then why don't you just main two bonus, two D prisons to get rid of grapple? I don't see how people complain so much about the deck. It pops, but if you like set MSC, you just pop the MSC. Like people think Dark Rolls are super beast. Like why are you only hitting on Dark Rolls? Like even from all this time when grapple was released, people just hated Dark Worlds. They hated Dark Worlds. Even right now, Dark Worlds is the most hated deck. I don't get why Dark Worlds is still the most hated deck. Water deck, like for example, Mermail Atlanteans. I don't know how they're not as hated as Dark Worlds are. It really doesn't make sense to me. Like the water deck is so unfair. Like summon Genix Undyne, you can't Baylor it. So it's like Genix Undyne is like fucking. It's like you can't stop its effect. You're still gonna search. You're still gonna +2 off of it, which is pretty bullshit. Like if you have BLS on field and they survive one turn, they top deck into Genix Undyne. Alright, they send the infantry to the grave and then search, and then they pop your shit, and it's like, wow, you just banished the light and the dark for nothing, just for it to get popped next turn. You can't Vader it or anything. Also with inzektors, I don't know why people don't hate inzektors as much as they used to. Inzektors could still pop, they could still swarm, they could still, you know, now Dreading Roar is all huge with inzektors now. Like, if you don't like, if you try to go all off after they popped everything in your in your field the first turn, you try to win them, and you try like MSC or Heavy Storm, they chain Threatening Roar, they live another turn, and then next turn they're gonna pop all your stuff. They're gonna go off, and they're gonna OTK you, or they're gonna finish the game right then and there. So I don't know why Dark Lords are hated as much as they are. Uh, I guess that's pretty much it. Cause every time I'm in locals, I'm playing my Dark Lord deck, and I always get this one person saying, "Oh, Dark Lords fucking suck. Oh, Dark Lords fucking gay." Um, so here's my little rant video, I guess. Um, like it. Comment what you think about Dark Lords. Are they really as broken as people think? I guess that's about it. Like, comment, and subscribe.